Right, so I'm just going to do a quick tutorial on the UV mapping. So this is Blender, literally just a brand new file. I'm going to go down here to this tab, Materials, Properties. I'm going to select the material, make sure it's selected, so it should already be there. I'm going to go back to the so I'm going to go to the Shading tab, and I'm literally just going to drag and drop a picture of a material that I took. Now, I've only got the base colour, but if I'm correct, from the base colour you can generate the normals and all that, but just for now I'll be using that. I'm going to go to the UV editing now, at the top. Now you can see the texture's not on this window, so I'm going to go over here and just make it, you know, the viewport shading, or you can do the other one, which is the master view. I'll do this one for now, just so we can see. Now, if we go back over in this list here, we can do in the edit mode we select the faces. So we can select this face, and in the UV map you might have to zoom out. You can see if we select a face, it selects it there. If we select all of them, that's the shape we get. Now, depending on objects and stuff, if I'm correct, there is a plugin that I have installed called, is it UV Vertex? I don't know. Usually there's I think there's a built-in plugin as well. It's called UV Squares, that's it. So essentially what this plugin does, which I can also send you a link to, is it essentially like splits up all of them into basic squares, so you can really like texture something with a lot of fucking squares, basically, or a lot of faces. This basically just, it really fucking makes it easy. I've used it before. This is like how you can make pipes and stuff from like, so for example I might have a, you know, for example this texture here, you can see I've got like the wires here. I could even texture those wires and make those into in fact I actually did take some pictures of some wires here. I could even texture those into, you know, proper cool looking wires using this UV Squares plugin. Again, I'll if you want it, I can give you a link. Right, so anyway, I'm going to, just for now, just stick with this. So I'm going to select this face again, just one face. Now, over here you can also select, you know, kind of like in here where you select the face, you can, because at the moment it's set to pinpoint like that. Same here, if I want to do pinpoint, it's pinpoint there. But for this I'll do that, and then I'll just keep this on pinpoint over here in the UV editing, but I'll select A, I'll just press A, and I'll extrude it. Now if I'm correct, this is upside down, so what I will have to do is rotate this, so it looks about right there, and then if I extrude it downwards, still rotating, just go back on that, there we go, extrude a bit more. There we go. And then if you want to extrude these faces outwards here, or this line, you select both edges and simply drag across using the move tool up here, and again on this side. So that is upside down, so I'll put it back to where it was by rotating it like so. Depending on the textures, some of them might be upside down, some of them might not be. Again though, that UV plugin, Squares plugin, is very, very helpful. Just for now, this will work. So as you can see, it's still not quite right, it's still upside down. Anyway, I won't bother with that too much. So that's what it looks like in the light. It's really high quality, looks nice, and it's spot on. Now I'll use this on another texture just for that we can see which way is upright. So go back over to the shading. This image, I'm going to delete it. I'm going to drag over another image of a brick that I took of the house. I'm going to go back into the UV editing. So as you can see, it's definitely upside down. I'm going to select this face. I'm going to select A in here. I'm going to rotate, and I'm going to rotate them until it's about right. So from the looks of things, that's upright, perfect. So it's near enough 90 degrees. So I'm going to select these faces, bring those down, select these, bring those down, select this, bring that sideways. Doesn't have to be perfect neither, but I'm telling you, like, I've managed to make like a door from like a picture of a train, especially, you know, and it's, you can really go ham with the UV editing, especially the UV Squares plugin, which you as I say, should look into. So there you go, that's a perfect brick texture. Absolutely perfect. Obviously the other sides look shit, but that's where, as I say, UV Squares comes in and it really evens everything out and it looks perfect. But that is really, really high quality. Really high quality, without even UV mapping. One last thing, I'll do wood as well, see what wood looks like, because I did take a picture of a door. I am curious what that looks like, so I'll add the wood in here. As you can see, wood texture. Go back to UV editing. Yep, that's wood, alright. It looks really nice, does that? That's just of the door for the garage. Alright, thanks for watching.